Everyone. So, how frequently do you use Google Pay, WhatsApp, Facebook, Google Maps, Amazon, Netflix, and Instagram on your mobile? Yes, I have slapped my face. Very frequently, right? So, this was a very silly question. I would rather ask it this way. So, could you imagine a comfortable life without all these apps? The answer is no, right? So, all of these apps on your mobile are earning millions of money with you using them, right? So, if you have a wonderful idea which you want to make it into a mobile application which could be very famous and which will be used like many people, like all of these apps, then you are at the right place. Watch this video till the end to be an amazing mobile application developer. So, first, to be an Android developer, you need to learn a programming language which could be Java or Kotlin. You need to have little experience in XML. You need to learn how the UI, which is the user interface, works, how to access the database using Java or Kotlin programming languages, how to work with different APIs, and you should also know how to work with Android Studio and its SDKs. So, and not only these, if you want your application to be used by even iPhone users, then you should develop an iOS application too using Swift programming language. And learning all of these, you will definitely become a very, very, very old person. But am I? Am I going to let that happen? No. The answer is absolutely no. Because I have a superpower which will help you to make your applications within few months. Yes, it's months. So let me show you my superpower. This is the Flutter. So what's Flutter? The Flutter is an Google's UI toolkit built for developing beautiful and natively compiled applications for mobile, web, and desktop from a single code base. So, if this definition isn't much clear, in Flutter, you write one code which is using the Dart programming language, and this code gets compiled in such a way that both iOS and Android users can use this, and not only mobile users, but it also turns into an amazing web application. And not only these, Flutter gives a fast development experience with native performance. And what native performance is that it incorporates all the critical platform differences, such as scrolling, navigation, fonts, and icons, which might be different on different screens, right? Your laptop has a different screen size, hence the scrolling will be different. And on mobiles, it will be different. On iPads, it will be different, right? And not only these, but Flutter also provides incredibly fast rendering and expressive and flexible UI designs. So that's about few features of Flutter. Now, if you want to know on who uses Flutter, then its creator, Google, definitely uses Flutter, and eBay uses Flutter as well. BMW uses Flutter, and Capital One also uses Flutter. Not only these, but there are many other Flutter users out there since it is an extremely easy to learn. So let's get started on learning Flutter. Are you all excited? Yes, right? So if you want to learn Flutter, then the best place is YouTube, where you can find all the courses for free. But there are many courses on YouTube which might intimidate you. So I am here to break down all the courses on YouTube so that you, yes, you can pick whichever course is perfect for you and go on with that course to be an amazing mobile application developer. So excited with all this? So let's move on to our first course on YouTube. So, guys, the first course to the review is the Complete Flutter and Dart course by Free Online Courses Official. So, if by the Udemy tag you're thinking that it's an Udemy course, then you're wrong because it is available for free of cost on YouTube. So, let's see what's in this course. So, this course is best for the ones who have zero programming and coding knowledge because this covers the Dart programming language, which is used for Flutter, completely. Here, the concepts of Dart, like the integers, variables, how to work with them, how to work with the loops and conditional statements, including the OOPS concepts like the classes and objects and abstracts and interfaces, and a few advanced concepts like the maps lists are also covered, which are very much required for you to be a good Flutter developer. So if you are a person who has like zero knowledge of coding and programming, then this should be your go-to course, because this is an amazing course if you want to learn all the oops concepts and Dart. So, apart from the Dart course and Dart training, here we also see that the author covers how to set up Flutter environment in both Mac and Windows environments. He also speaks about how to work with widgets and their properties. He works with text and images. He also talks about material design. He also teaches about scaffolds and how to work with them. Scaffolds are like a really important concept in Flutter. And he also talks about event listeners and gesture detectors. He also talks about how to implement the navigation bars and how to implement the functionality of navigating through different widgets. And he also talks about the stateless and stateful widgets, again, a very important concept in Flutter, which you need to know for sure. And finally, he ends off by talking about how to create and work with model classes. So these are pretty much all the stuff covered in this course. Now let's move on to the few best parts of the course. So the best parts of the course are it is a best course for beginners, as both theory and how to apply those theoretical concepts in practical situations are also covered. Hence, if you are a beginner who has zero programming knowledge, then this is your go to course. And it also has a best Dart course. So if you want to learn Dart, then this is your go to course. And this amazing course also has an amazing lineup of projects, which is the reason why it becomes a very lengthy course consisting of nearly 80 videos in a playlist. So let's see what those amazing projects are. One is the best card app, which he talks about how to create cards for identity purpose. And he also talks about code generator app, where he talks about how to work with stateful and stateless widgets. And he also talks about a tip calculator app, again a very important if you want to learn how to work with basic forms. And he also talks about a quiz app where he displays various questions and he takes the answers for those questions and displays the final points in the end. And he also talks about a movies app where he teaches you on how to render different movies in a list. So these are an amazing lineup of projects you should definitely look into, because these give you a very good overview and picture of how to work with Flutter widgets and different event handlers and gesture detectors. Coming to the next best part of the course is a simple explanation of all the concepts, which give you a good understanding of each and every concept. Now, coming to the last best part of the course, which is my favorite too, is the explanation and working of all most frequently used widgets in your daily mobile apps which you use. So the widgets like the text, images, radio buttons, checkboxes, inkwells, nav bars, rows, columns, and how to arrange them using different layout manager widgets. All those are covered like really well, and these are the ones which you will definitely need if you want to be an advanced Flutter developer. So if you are looking for a Flutter course which covers a good number of widgets, then this is your go-to course. And this is my review of the first Flutter course. Let's move on to the next one now. So the next course to the review is the 6-hour full Flutter course by Academind. So in this course, it is stated that this 6 hours is a part of a lengthier Udemy course. But let me tell you that don't let this hinder you from taking this course, because after taking this 6-hour course, you will be really confident in saying that, yes, I know how to develop a mobile application using Flutter. So let's see what's covered in this course. So in this course, the Flutter architecture is covered, and how Flutter and Dart code gets compiled to give you an amazing mobile application is covered. How to set up Flutter environment in both Windows and Mac is covered. The Dart basics are covered, and how to build an app from the scratch. That is when you don't even have the basic code for the basic app, which is available when you launch a basic Flutter app, is also covered. How to work with classes and constructors and their arguments is also covered, including the named arguments. How to work with different widgets like the visible ones, like the buttons and text areas and text boxes, radio buttons and check boxes is covered, and how to work with invisible ones like the layout managers is covered. How to create your own custom widgets is covered, and how to use them in your applications is also covered. How to update widget data, that is the stateful versus stateless widgets, is covered. How to work with maps is also there. How to work with decorators is also presented. And how to work with if statement is also mentioned in this course. And how to output widgets based on certain conditions is also covered in this course. Now, let's move on to the best parts of the course. So, the few best parts of the course are it is best for beginners. So, if you are a person who doesn't know ABC or Flutter, then this is your go-to course because it will give you the theoretical concepts like the architecture and compilation to how to develop a basic courses. Basic Flutter apps is also covered. Now, coming to another best part of this course is the line-by-line explanation of each and every piece of code that you write. This is like really important if you want to be a very good Flutter developer. Then another best part of this course is the comparison of Flutter versus its alternatives like React Native and Ionic, which will help you to get excited to learn Flutter. Now, coming to another best part is the how to work with different files and folders, which is like really important when you're working in a team of Flutter developers, and also will help you to structure your code really well. And the personality quiz app, which is covered in this course, will give you a very good picture on how to apply different Flutter concepts that you have learned to the real time applications. And coming to the last best part of this course is the coverage of the common errors and how to handle them. Errors will definitely appear when you're coding, and if you don't know how to handle them, then you will be struggling a lot. So, the author here covers the most common errors and how to handle them so that you will be a good Flutter developer. So, that's my review of the Academines Flutter course. Let's move on to the next one now. So, the third course to the review is the Flutter Essentials course by FreeCodeCamp. So, this is a 2.5 hour course. So let's see what's in here. So in this course, the setting up process of Flutter is covered, along with the folder structure of how Flutter code should be organized. And the most important widgets like the material app, scaffold, container, text, and how to align them using the rows and column are also covered. How to create a drawer with some image and text is covered. How to use the card layout is covered. How to organize your Flutter code into different folders is also covered. And one most important thing that is covered in this course is how to fetch data using different HTTP methods like GET is also covered. Again, very important if you want to integrate your Flutter app to the backend. And the basic routing stuff is also covered along with the shared preferences. So what these shared preferences are is that they are used to store your data persistently. So these are pretty much all the stuff that are covered in this course. Now moving on to the best parts of the course are that it is one of the best course for beginners who already know Dart and want to understand the power of Flutter, then this is your go-to course. Now this course also covers a future builder and stream builder. So let me tell you where future builder is used. So if to give you a simple example, if you have a user who has already logged into your app, then you want to display your home screen, right? Otherwise, you want to display an login page. So such kind of building capability is provided by the future builder. So Future Builder is used to build your screen based on the data available. So that's again a very best part of this course. And also the Stream Builder is also covered. And another best part of this course is the version controlling. Version controlling is really important when you are in a team, especially because different people write different parts of the code and it would be difficult to integrate in the end. But with the version control, it would be a lot easier. And if you have any glitches or if your code fails, then you can definitely get back to your older source code with the help of the version control. And a simple explanation and simple examples to explain all the concepts which are covered in the course is again a good add-on in this course. And this course also covers the most frequently used widgets in Flutter, which is again a great add-on if you want to have a quick overview of Flutter like really fast. That is in 2.5 hours. So that's my view of the Free Code Camp's 2.5 hour Flutter course. Let's move on to the next one now. So the next course to the review is the Edureka's Flutter tutorial. And it is a 1 hour tutorial. So let's see what's in here. So if you are a person who's just starting your career in mobile application development, then this is your go-to course because this consists of an amazing introduction to mobile application development. Then it goes on to Flutter and tells about why to learn Flutter, its architecture, the different widget types in Flutter, how Flutter code gets compiled, the setting up process of Flutter to install and run Flutter, and the scaffolds, which is very important concept in Flutter, is also spoken of. The stateless versus stateful widget is taught. The list views and how to work with them is spoken of. Working with external packages is also told. The classes and the text widgets is also spoken of in this course. So that's about this course. Moving on to the best parts of the course. So an amazing part of this course is that it gives you an amazing start to Flutter and mobile application development. There are few theoretical concepts and some kind of ground concepts which you need to know before you start your journey in Flutter, and such kind of concepts are covered like really well in this course. And coming to another best part of this course is that teaching Flutter by coding an app. And that app is the random word generator app. And if you are a person who likes to learn by implementing stuff, then this is your go-to course because the random word generator app will give you a good overview of what Flutter is and what the power of Flutter is also. So that's my view of the Edureka's course. Let's move on to the next one now. So the fifth course to the review is the Santos playlist of Flutter series. So this playlist consists of 49 videos, and this is an amazing course because Flutter here is taught by building an e-commerce app. So if you are a person who likes to learn anything by building, then this is your go-to course because the application, this e-commerce application is built from complete front end till the back end using the Firebase as backend. So this is an amazing course. So let's see what's in here. So in this course, the setup process for Flutter, how to work with UI in Flutter, organizing your code, working with the text widgets, layout widgets, how to work with drawers, images, including the image carousels, the list view and the grid view are explained. How to route to different pages is explained. How to create an admin app and control your customer app from the admin side is also explained. How to create and enable the login and sign up pages is also explained. How to work with Firebase using the Flutter front end is also explained. So there are a lot of other widgets which are definitely explained in this course, but I have tried to list only a few, but there are a lot more other widgets which makes this course like an very amazing course if you want to learn and build an amazing app from the front end till the back end. So that's about this course. Now, coming to the best parts of this course are the simple explanation of all the Flutter concepts. So all the concepts here are explained in a way that even beginners can understand them like really well. Now, coming to my best part of this course, an amazing part of this course too, is teaching of Flutter by coding an e-commerce app. If you take this course after learning a little basics of Flutter, and if you start building this e-commerce app really patiently along with the YouTuber, then you will learn Flutter like a pro. After learn taking this course, you will be an amazing Flutter developer earning millions of money. So, if you are also, this e commerce app will be a great add on to your resume. And this YouTuber's channel also has many other applications built using Flutter, which are the Uber clone and food delivery app. So, you should even check those too. Those will also be a great add on to your resume. Now, coming to another best part of this course is connection to Firebase, which is an amazing backend service. And the last best part of this course is working with the UI with perfection. So author here works on UI like really well and teaches us really well on how to work with UI. So that's my view of the Santos Enoch's Flutter course. This is an amazing course. Do check it if you want to build your resume like really well and if you want to be an amazing Flutter developer. So that's my view of this course. Let's move on to the next one now. So the sixth and the final course to the review is the Net Ninja's Flutter tutorial. So this tutorial consists of 35 videos in a playlist. So let's see what's in here. So in this course, the author covers the setup process of Flutter, including the Dart basics and how to work with scaffold and colors and fonts for various widgets is covered, how to work with images is covered, how to work with buttons and icons is covered, how to use containers in your applications is covered, how to use different layout widgets to lay your data in rows and columns is covered, how to work with stateless and stateful widgets is covered, how to display lists is covered, how to work with custom classes is also told. Mapping and routing concepts are also explained like really well. And the HTTP methods like the GET are also explained in this course. So that's about this course. Now coming to the best parts of this course is that it is best course for beginners who have at least a single programming knowledge as a base because you can learn Dart basics like really fast with this course and get started with Flutter. Now, coming to another best part of this course is the explanation of widget lifecycle. This is kind of a really rare thing which is explained, and this is a really important if you want to learn few advanced concepts of mobile application development and a concept that you should definitely know as a mobile application developer. Now, coming to the last best part of this course is the working with the HTTP methods and ASIC functions in this course has been explained really well by giving an example of an application which shows us different times in different location, time in the sense the real time, like in different places like Cairo and other places. So with the help of this application, you can like relearn the HTTP methods and ASIC functions really well. So that's my view of the Net Ninja's Flutter course. So if you have a single programming language as a base, then this is your go-to course. So let's move on to the bonus one now. So after learning all the basics of Flutter, do you want to be an advanced Flutter developer? Then you're on the right track. Because learning the basics would help you to put your idea into a good application. But if you want your application to be great and which needs to be used by millions of people, then you need to know several other advanced concepts and you need to grow your skills to a level that you may even be able to contribute to the creators of the Flutter. So let's see what the bonus one has given us. So this bonus course is actually by the Google developers, and this is actually a playlist of 84 videos, and this will be continuously growing as and when the Flutter gets updated. So let's see what Google developers have given us. So, in this playlist, we hear Flutter in terms of its creators. So, whatever the creators do, however they think about the Flutter as a developing language, then here is the place where you find their words in action. And in this playlist, you also see the previews of various releases and different versions of Flutter too. If any new widgets are introduced into Flutter, then also these new widgets are explained in short videos in this kind of playlist. There are also few conference videos which help you and guide you on various aspects, like when you get stuck on different errors, or if you want to build your career in Flutter or progress in Flutter after learning the Flutter basics, then these videos will really help you. And there are few advanced concepts like the future concepts and future builder and stream builder concepts, which you will definitely find in this playlist and which you should definitely look into if you want to be an Flutter developer at an advanced level, and if you want to shine out among many other people who just learn the basics and leave out the Flutter. And there are also few Flutter stories of developers who have been developing in Flutter and they have achieved their goals. And there are few influential videos also which you have to look for motivation. So all these sound really fantastic, right? So that's why I called it a bonus. So if you want to be an advanced level and a superpower in Flutter, then this is the place which you should keep looking for any updates in Flutter. So that's it for the Flutter videos, guys. If you like my video, please hit the thumbs up button and also share to your friends so that even they will get benefited. Also, subscribe to my channel to receive all my updates. And if you want any other videos of this kind, then please comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, guys, and keep loving us.